Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your solo commentator, forever and always, Michael Anthony, and I would like to welcome you to 3 Lions, Episode 8. And ladies and gentlemen, as you just saw in the opener that opened this show, we're ushering in a new era. That's right, we're ushering in a new era. That's an era of a new global champion, Terry Atkins. One of the best big men in the professional wrestling business today, just this past Thursday, toppled the historic reign of our past champion, Jordan Richard. And now you see right here with a hero's welcome to this British crowd, the American hero, Terry Atkins, as our brand new global champion. As you can hear, the crowd is just as happy as I am that belt has finally been taken off of such a dastardly human being as Jordan Richard. But surely not as excited as Terry Atkins is finally picking up another big win in his career. Now let's get him a mic and he can get a few words in on his new reign as the global champion of 3 Lions Wrestling.
From the depths of Death Valley to the peaks of the Himalayas, from sea to shining sea and everywhere in between, all eyes were locked on the grandest stage in sports today, AT&T Stadium. They all bared witness as the red, white, and blue Raider, your motivated American hero, became a global force. And I got the gold to prove it. Now I'm willing to give credit where it's due. I'm willing to admit what I've said already before. Jordan Richard's been a grand old champ for this past year. Now granted, I could have cut that reign in half if I was given that shot sooner. But he went out there and he proved his worth to the world. He did a mighty fine job as their global champion, but as all y'all know, all good things must come to an end. I'll be frank with you. The fact of the matter was, I thought it'd be more abrupt of an end than it turned out to be. I thought there wasn't going to be anything more than running over a speed bump, but that wasn't the case. Maybe I got a little sidetracked in there, finding myself smack dab in the center of Jerry World, surrounded by pure uncut Americana. I played a game of Russian roulette in the old Karma Casino, but almost lost it all. See that? That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. See, so long as I got this beauty, no more distractions, no half measures, no mercy. If you sign up to fight Terry Atkins, if you want this global title, you best get your affairs in order. You make your peace with your life, and you better fight like you ain't ever gonna see tomorrow. But now if you're with Big Terry, then enjoy the ride. So I got Lady Liberty on my arm, got brand new boots on my feet, and I'm ready to roll. Boys and girls, get ready! Because Big Terry's road to glory has only just begun.
Absolutely no lies told there. We ended an amazing title reign from JR, but now it's time to start an even better one with Terry Atkins.
I'm getting over it, pushing past all the bullshit and getting right to the root of what the problem really is. The reasons for the misunderstandings, the emergency landings on a plane headed for home is where the heart was living till it was without
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got an absolutely stacked episode 8 card for you here tonight, and we are going to start it off nice and white hot with the Lioness Championship on the line in our opening bout. We are going to have Kenzie Kray versus Jasmine open up our card. As you can see right there, this is a rematch from Adapt or Die.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Three Lions Wrestling Lioness Championship.
Thank you, Cole Michaels, for the announcing of this matchup, and out comes the challenger to the title, a rematch from Adapt or Die. Jasmine is coming out here to try her hand again at facing her former best friend, Kenzie Kray. Well, after Adapt or Die, you can definitively say former best friend. Jasmine was put away in a matter of mere minutes. Absolutely no time at all at Adapt or Die. She was distracted at the fact that she had to face her former friend, and it just did not end well for her. As we all know, Kenzie Kray likes to end matches as quickly as possible. She does not get paid by the hour. As you can see, Kenzie Kray walking out with Akatsuki, a close family friend of Jordan Richard. Of course, Jasmine's boyfriend and former global champion. Perhaps Jasmine has trained with Akatsuki since Adapt or Die to try to adjust herself to be able to put away the Queen of Violence, Kenzie Kray. Of course, that is no easy task. It's always easier said than done. It is a very steep mountain that Jasmine has to climb. And with Akatsuki, perhaps she has the right climbing equipment to be able to take on the Lioness Champion. Comes the Queen of Violence to a reign of ominous cheers of kill, kill, kill from our bloodthirsty crowd here. When that championship was put onto Kenzie Kray, I said it and I meant it. It is going to be supremely difficult to get that belt off of her waist. Kenzie Kray absolutely dominated the entire Lioness tournament to crown the first ever champion. In the first round, it started with Lilith Fox, where she surprisingly busted her open in a matter of seconds and ended it very shortly after, all the way to the finals at Adapt or Die, where we all saw it. It did not end well for Jasmine. And now we get to see if Jasmine can rectify her reputation here and possibly put on a better show against the Queen of Violence. Now let's take it over to Cole Michaels for the announcing of the competitors in this match.
Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, Jasmine! And her opponent, from right here in Kingston upon Hull, she is the Angel of Death, the reigning, defending, undisputed Three Lions Wrestling Lioness Champion, Kenzie Kray!
Hometown hero holding up her title in triumph. and staring longingly into it. But I'm sure in her mind she highly doubts that this will be the last time she sees it. Jasmine looks ready as ever, focused, more focused than I've ever seen her before. Hopefully that is true as we get this match underway. Zakatsuki leaves, making sure that his managerial position is not a distraction upon this Lioness Championship match. Here we go. The bell has rung. As we start this match, the opener of tonight of Episode 8, and collar elbow tie up right away. Now Kenzie Kray switches over to the waist lock, and oh! Big German suplex right off the bat, and she's keeping the waist control. She's doing another. Very reminiscent of exactly what happened at the beginning of Adapt or Die's match. But oh, look at this. Jasmine seemingly learned from her Adapt or Die match, doing the standing switch and doing her own German suplexes. But Kenzie Kray reverses with a standing switch of her own and opts to not go for more German suplexes. She just takes it down for the headlock, but Jasmine has it scouted. A little trade between these two. Now Jasmine turns it into a standing headlock. Kenzie Kray rebounding her off the ropes. No, look at this. Jasmine getting the drop on Kenzie Kray. That handspring, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors. And Kenzie Kray kicks out at only one. Things are already looking much better for Jasmine in this match than it did for Adapt or Die. Kenzie Kray looking for that top wrist lock, but Jasmine punching her way out of it. And oh, what for a kick. Signature maneuvers of Jasmine. She opts for that as strikes. Oh, jeez. Spinning heel kick to the gut. Stumbles Jasmine. And now look at this. Absolutely bullying maneuvers. Choking her against the rope. Against the top rope. And now Jasmine finds herself in a bad position here, as Kenzie just drops all of her weight on the back of the neck of Jasmine against that middle rope. Kenzie Kray we have seen before in the second round of the Lioness tournament. Oh my god! Big lariat to the back of the head takes down Jasmine. And now, oh my god, Kenzie Kray, as I said, not getting paid by the hour, decides to just straight up putt Jasmine in the side of the head. As I was saying, we have seen before in the second round of the Lioness tournament that when matches do not go as short as Kenzie Kray wants them to be, she opts for a very bullying and suffering moveset. Now look at this roll-up schoolgirl position by Jasmine, but only gets the 2 count there. That would have been a quick and surprising upset. Oh my god. Snap headbutt straight to the jaw of Jasmine. That is a signature striking maneuver of the Queen of Violence. As she hammers in 3 more headbutts, I wouldn't be surprised if Jasmine's already busted open in this match. As Kenzie Kray has done to every single one of her opponents, and oh no, oh god. Sometimes it just gets really uncomfortable to watch Kenzie Kray as she locks in this cross armbar. As I said, whenever matches go on longer than she intends them to be, she just makes her opponent suffer. It's like as if she's telling them, we could have done this the easy way, but you're opting for the hard way. And oh, Jasmine went for that kick after getting out of the cross armbar, but oh, look at that. She reverses Kenzie Kray. And another tilt-a-whirl head scissors takes her over. Jasmine with the much greater speed advantage against Kenzie Kray. Jasmine able to outmaneuver Kenzie Kray, having a discernible size difference between the two. Jasmine being the much smaller of the opponents, and she also opts for a lucha libre wrestling style, as we're seeing here. Springboard arm drag, taking over Kenzie Kray again, and now a wheelbarrow arm drag, throwing Kenzie Kray across the ring, and oh, Jasmine looking for another maneuver there, and now nothing pretty from Kenzie Kray. A gut punch, and now just wrenching at the face. much to the chagrin of the referee. Now Kenzie Kray putting Jasmine back against the corner, putting her on the top rope now. Oh geez, high-risk maneuvers early on in this match. Perhaps looking for a DDT from the middle rope, but Jasmine was able to push her off. Now was Jasmine looking for here, sitting on the middle rope. Missile drop kick. Nailing Kenzie Kray with it. Kenzie positions herself in the opposite corner. No, jeez. Jasmine looking for a spear in that corner, but she just ended up eating that turnbuckle. But she was still able to keep on Kenzie Kray and avoid any further offense. Jasmine, despite being clearly dazed from that turnbuckle. Oh my God! Forget what I was going to say. Snap suplex almost put away Jasmine right there. Oh my God, big forearm just stumbles Jasmine in the corner, but look at this, Jasmine still able to fend off Kenzie Kray with that triangle drop kick. Quick and speedy, intelligent offense from Jasmine, and now she's looking to fly like she's always comfortable doing. Tope Suicida takes out Kenzie Kray. Now she gets Kenzie Kray back up, throws her back into the ring. Now Jasmine, going straight back to the top rope. This is where she is supremely comfortable, especially compared to Kenzie Kray. Now, look at this Hurricane Rana taking her over and sitting down for the pin. And a near fall there for Jasmine. Almost picking up the Lioness Championship in this opening bout of episode 8. I can tell you already, Jasmine has already more than redeemed herself from Adapt or Die, but imagine how much more her pride would soar after picking up the Lioness Championship from the Queen of Violence. Now what's she looking for? Look at this! Oh my God! Intelligent, opportunistic reversal by Kenzie Kray with that double foot stomp from the Tree of Woe position. Oh no, oh my God, she's just stomping a mud hole through the sternum of Jasmine. Now Kenzie Kray, she is just taking her time, slow and methodical with Jasmine. Oh my God, just completely bullying her around. Those kicks to the face aren't going to do anything but wake you up and piss you off, and I think that is exactly what Kenzie Kray is looking to do. She's looking to prey off of Jasmine's weaknesses. And now puts her back into the corner. Oh, look at this. She's perhaps looking for the Raven's Kiss. She's got her. And, Jasmine gets out of it. And, you can see it. Jasmine is busted open. But evasive maneuvers now, trying to evade Kenzie Kray's offense and lands a springboard sling blade, taking down Kenzie Kray. Now look at, signature maneuver of Jasmine. Big time neck breaker, taking down Kenzie Kray. Could she get the victory here? And she does not. Now Jasmine, as you can see, look at that blood just pouring from the open wound on Jasmine's forehead. And now Jasmine looking for a victory kick. Kenzie Kray dodges it. But Kenzie Kray looking to do something to the arm, but Jasmine able to evade it. Arm dragged her out of it, and big kick, and another. And away with, oh my God, leg sweep driver. Going for the cover, and that was very close for Kenzie Kray. This is an intensely physical match between these two former best friends, and now, Kenzie Kray sensing that there was going to be another top rope maneuver. Oh my God. Kenzie Kray, nothing fancy there. She just absolutely dumps Jasmine to the outside, landing her on the apron. Now Kenzie Kray taking the opportunity. baseball slide drop kick through the turnbuckle. Now she gets her back in the ring. Kenzie could go for the cover here. Perhaps that was enough to put away Jasmine, but no, Kenzie gets her back up. And now, Raven's kiss! She goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it for sure. Jasmine able to have the wherewithal to kick out of the Raven's kiss. And now Kenzie Kray clearly pissed off with the ref. Kenzie Kray getting very angry now. Oh my God. Big forearm square to the jaw. And now, oh my God. She's splattering Jasmine's blood all over the camera lens. That big boot into the corner. Now look at this. Appropriately so, Akatsuki is worried for his student. He's got a towel around his neck. He could be looking to throw in the towel for Jasmine. She's just taken such supreme punishment. Now look at this, Kenzie Kray playing mind games with Akatsuki. Multiple German suplexes purposely right in front of his face. She made sure of it. That last one nailed hard in the corner of the ring. She goes for the cover. Look at the crimson mask on Jasmine's face, but she's still able to kick out. You can hear the heavy breathing coming from these two. This has been such an intensely physical matchup. Akatsuki staying out here, worried for the well-being of Jasmine. Now Kenzie Kray, what is she doing? Oh no, oh geez. Oh my God, she's just looking to choke the life out of Jasmine. Dropping Jasmine down. Now, oh no, oh geez, no, do this, and oh, she misses the punt kick. Jasmine avoided it just by a hair, and oh my God. Exploder suplex takes both women down. Crowd hyping them both up. Come on, what is Jasmine doing? Oh, take the leg, taking her down, and now multiple kicks continuing to wear Kenzie Kray down. And oh my God, speedy roundhouse kick.
Please do not throw in the towel. I will win this.
Jasmine, she has supreme confidence right now. Oh, she nails the super kick. Right under the jaw. Victory kick, and could that get the victory for Jasmine? Oh, it's so close, but not quite. The crowd chanting for Jasmine, and oh, she misses the second time, and oh God. That headbutt was so hard, I think it actually affected Kenzie Kray more. As you can see, she busted herself open. Oh, and that was much to the detriment of Kenzie Kray, because Jasmine, adrenaline pumping in her veins, nails a second victory kick. And now, gift of Jasmine, or as Gogo Monsoon would say, gift of her. She goes for the cover, and oh my God. Kenzie Kray able to kick out of the gift of Jasmine, or the gift of her, whichever you would call it. And now Jasmine, she's wasting absolutely no time. She knows what she needs to do next. Oh, beautiful corkscrew moonsault. But Kenzie Kray just steps out of the way, and Kenzie, oh no. Oh geez. Oh, GTS. And oh, she's not done. Curb stop. That is it. That is definitely it. 2 and 3. Kenzie Kray.
And the winner of the match, and still 3 Lions Wrestling Lioness Champion, Kenzie Kray.
Well, that was, if anything, an impressive showing from Jasmine, but as I said, Kenzie Kray retained.
Well. I'm very proud of you, young Jasmine.
I'll get it next time.
Akatsuki approving of Jasmine's impressive performance this time. Definitely a much higher step up from Adapt or Die, but as I said, the reign of the Queen of Violence continues and absolutely dominating in gory fashion, wearing A new, fresh wound on her forehead as a victory. And oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, jeez! That's Lilith Fox! We haven't seen Lilith Fox since Kenzie Kray potentially put her on the injury list at the Lioness tournament. And now look at this, Kenzie Kray is getting the blood squeezed out of the open wound on her head by Lilith Fox. It's clear what Fox's motivations are here. It's clear she wants revenge and she is dishing it out on a cold platter to Kenzie Kray. No, look at that. It's clear what she's aiming for. Lilith Fox wants that title opportunity.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't Mr. LLC himself, Snoovens. What the hell does LLC stand for anyways? Oh, wait, I know. Looking like crap, because that's exactly what you're going to look like against me. Like, honestly, Snoovens, listen, you really think you have what it takes to beat the face of this place, Jordan Richard? Pressure's on you tonight. You lose to me, and you lose your world title shot. All the impressive hard work you did here will mean absolutely nothing.
Pressure? Pressure? You sure I'm doing with pressure? You're Jordan Richards, the face of Three Lions, right? That's you. You're their guy if they want to admit it or not. You've been holding this company down for so long, and you just now made it to the top. You was here from the ground up. Day one. You was here since the beginning. You rose up the ranks, and now you're fingertips away. You can taste that brass ring. One more win. Just one. And you're at the place where you worked so hard to get. And no one's gonna get in your way. Right? That's you. But one loss. Just one. And you tumble back down to the bottom where you belong. And all that quote-unquote hard work, all the blood, sweat, and tears that you left in that Three Lions ring doesn't mean anything. Because not only lost, everything just got stripped away from you by someone who just stepped into your company. Just waddled on down, beat a job of here, beat a job of there, and now I'm in the main event. Again. And you're saying I'm going with pressure? What I just said, that scenario that you have to go through, now that's pressure. I hope you can handle that.
Who told you that? You little fuck buddies? One of the same people that told you this isn't a big enough place to make a name for yourself? I mean, just look at me and all the stuff you just named out about me. It sounds like I made myself a star here. You have to think for yourself, Snoovens. You made it here because of your talent, not because of who was around you. It's sad to see you switch up in personality. You were once a humble guy, very talented, and now you act like a hard ass for people who are setting you up to fail in your career. But I see the fear in your eyes. You don't belong with me. You'll find that out tonight, once I take your title shot. And hey, at least you get to look up at me like you always did when you were my undercards in Mexico. Good luck, Snoovens. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. Whoa, a scathing trade of words and hard truths between JR and Snoovens ahead of their match later on tonight. I think that's the first time I've seen JR be the verbal underdog against anyone. Well, up next, get ready for the avant-garde style of professional wrestling as we get John Inch against the debuting Harry Klein up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he weighs tonight at 175 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the avant-garde John Inch.
Never have I seen somebody harbor such a connection with the British crowd such as John Inch, and he's not even from this country. You always hear every time he comes out the crowd clapping and singing along to whatever Jack Stauber song he enters out to every single match. And well, if you haven't seen John Inch before, he was on episode 5 against GFS, and it's kind of hard to explain who exactly John Inch is. Avant-garde is exactly the right nickname for him. Well, the only explanation for him I could give is he's basically Jack Stauber if he was a professional wrestler. He enters out to a different Jack Stauber song every single time he wrestles. Last time it was Al Dente, this time it's O.U.R. from the High-Low album. Such a bizarre and very popular wrestler here in Three Lions.
And his opponent, he weighed in tonight at 200 pounds. From a dimension way too vast for you and I to comprehend, he is the all-seeing eye, Harry Klein!
And well, while John Inch does seem to wrestle for just fun, this man, Harry Klein, he wrestles for a completely different ulterior motive. Now, I must admit, I have notes for every wrestler who wrestles on this card tonight, but I couldn't get much on this quote-unquote all-seeing eye, Harry Klein. The only thing that I know is that he is the owner and founder of a quote-unquote company called the Third Eye Institute. Now, it seems very shady, and the only motive that I know he has is he came here to Three Lions to equip some new recruits to the Third Eye Institute, and perhaps here he's looking to scout out talent here in John Inch. Now here we go, we ring the bell, and oh, look at this. You can already see some similarities between these two. Very similar personality types, same height, very similar body shape and size. Now look at this collar elbow tie up here. Harry Klein and John Inch sharing very similar mannerisms here. Maybe Harry Klein is looking for the right person for the Third Eye Institute and John Inch. As John Inch here locks in an arm bar, and now look at this. Harry Klein reverses it himself, locking in the Fujiwara arm bar. Now Harry Klein did have a promo concerning his opponent for episode 8. And he said something about John Inch being too caught up in locking in holds and stuff like that. And maybe Harry Klein in this match is looking to prove that John Inch's wrestling style is not what he should be wrestling in. So now look at this. Making him rebound off the ropes. Harry Klein dodging John Inch and just dumping him to the outside there. Harry Klein playing mind games with the avant-garde. Crowd chanting, "Who are you?" And honestly, I could question the same thing on account of the lack of notes I have on Harry Klein. Now, John Inch doing the same to Harry Klein that he did just a second ago. John Inch just toying with Harry Klein here. making him run around, completely disorientating him, and arm trap neck breaker, tilt-a-whirling him around, and oh boy. Spinning him around and round he goes. Where will he stop? Nobody knows. John Inch's wrestling style, I guess the only strategy he has is to disorientate and confuse his opponent with all these spinning maneuvers that twist him or his opponent around. Now John Inch, signature combo of arm strikes and holds, but oh! Misses that last one right there. Hey, Harry Klein. Oh, look at this! Harry Klein, if there's any difference between these two, it seems Harry's very quick to go to the dastardly deeds to get his way. Now look at this. Choking out John Inch here with the sole of his boots. Complete disregard to the referee's discretion. Now, oh my God, just even worse. Down in the corner, choking him with his hand. Much to the referee's chagrin. And much to the crowd's chagrin as they quite do love John Inch. And Harry Klein shows absolutely no care towards that opinion at all. Now locking in a butterfly surfboard lock here, trying to wear down John Inch, and oh, come on. I don't really approve of these crowd chants. The crowd is chanting, oh my God. Big knee strike from Harry Klein. Clearly, it doesn't matter to him what the crowd is chanting, and oh, big right hand clobbering John Inch right in the face. Clearly, Harry Klein is completely unaffected by what the scathing crowd has to say about where he comes from. And now, oh, John Inch reversing Harry Klein, getting the upper advantage with that slingshot elbow drop. Now John Inch tuning up the band. And now, look at this. Ducks under the clothesline and hits a forearm. And another. Ducks under that one. And a huge spine buster takes down Harry Klein. Vintage offense from John Inch. Taunting him there with that tranquilo pose. And a pendulum Bronco buster to finish off the comeback. Crowd chanting Johnny Wrestling for John Inch, and now he goes to the top rope, and big time frog splash, but look at this! Harry Klein brought up his knees and turned into a roll-up pin, first pin of the match, and a kick out from John Inch. The crowd booing Harry Klein for being actually very well scouted on that move. Oh, geez, the crowd's starting to chant again. The crowd voicing their heinous opinions on the Third Eye Institute. Oh, boy, look at that! Harry Klein, just with a blatant dropkick to the groin of John Inch. I don't think the referee quite caught that, otherwise that most certainly was a disqualification. Now Harry Klein, what was he looking to follow up with? Is grapevining the legs and bending over backwards into this crossface. Leg-laced crossface locked in nice and tight on John Inch. However, I do think that's a mistake to go into a submission battle with John Inch. Somebody Harry Klein has acknowledged has done nothing but holds in his wrestling matches, and look at this, John Inch gets out, and just as I suspected, turns it into a submission maneuver of his own. What the hell do you even call this submission maneuver? Even I'm befuddled. But Harry Klein looking to escape it as quickly as possible, but John Inch not letting up, just turns it into a different submission maneuver with this leg-laced Boston Crab type maneuver. Crowd chanting for Harry Klein to tap out. Clearly they're not taking too kindly to this debuting star. And oh, look, Harry Klein just keeps putting himself into even worse positions here. as John Inch locks in a conventional figure 4 lock. Nice and classic. Nothing can go wrong there. And oh, Harry Klein has had enough of all that leg offense. Punching his way out, but oh, look at this. John Inch spinning around Harry Klein and disorientating him like he usually likes to do. Spinning him around this crucifix hold and turns it into a roll-up pin. 1, 2. Oh, John Inch almost got the fall there. Now Harry Klein gets up, but oh, John Inch was suspecting it. Turns it into a victory roll-up. Doesn't get him the victory though. No, it doesn't. Harry Klein able to kick out just in time. Harry, oh, just gets caught into a lama bistro. Roll-up pins and submissions are John Inch's specialty. But Harry Klein kicks out of that one, and now John Inch runs for it. Oh my God! That was Harry Klein's only signature maneuver. He calls that the third eye vision. Now John Inch clearly knocked out from that maneuver. Harry Klein could pick up the victory right here if he wanted to. But he's not. What is he doing? What is Harry Klein doing? He just hit his finishing maneuver. Couldn't he just go for the pin? What? Oh God. Different intentions. Oh my God! Oh God! Harry Klein just... Holy crap! Did you hear the impact of John Inch's skull against the ring post? And now, what the... Oh my God. That's definitely a busted eardrum, but what the hell is Harry Klein doing? Klein could easily roll John Inch into the ring and pick up the victory right now. What is he doing? The referee's on a count of 5. Both men outside the ring. Clearly, John Inch is incapable of getting up right now. Blood pouring from his ear. Clearly, Harry Klein must have some ulterior motives over the victory. And yeah, 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match has been ruled a no contest, and therefore is a draw.
As you just heard from Cole Michaels, double count out here for this bizarre matchup, but clearly Harry Klein came into this match with no intentions of winning it. It's clear he's just here to send a message to John Inch, and if he's intending to recruit him to the Third Eye Institute, surely there must be some other way, but Harry Klein just walking out. Oh geez, I think somebody needs to get some medical staff for John Inch here.
Germs. It's kill or be killed in the great warfare in your home. Of all the places in your home, your carpet is the battleground where the fighting is the nastiest. That's where I come in. Mr. Spot. Ordinary cleaners leave stains, dirt, germs, and life behind. I don't. I kill everything. I clean and disinfect the toughest stains and kill 99.9% of germs and living tissue. I can cleanse a crime scene or strip a baby to the bone in less than an hour. Mr. Spot destroys away wine stains. Dead. Mud. Dead. Cat vomit, dead, including the cat. Moon blood, whatever it is, it's dead. Coffee, bye-bye, you're dead. Dead cheerleader, you're still dead. And ink stains, dead, dead, dead. Your teenager is shooting DNA on every surface of the house. Mr. Spot cleans it away. If you want, it'll even clean him away. Mr. Spot, a squirt is all you need, then boom, nothing lives on.
One game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the iron. the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from a much-needed intermission. A very bizarre opening tonight. We will get you some medical updates on what's gone on with John Inch on the Super Network account shortly after this show. But up next, we have Snoovens' #1 contendership on the line as he faces the recently former global champion Jordan Richard in this first-time matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for Snoovens' #1 contendership. Introducing first, he weighed in tonight at 215 pounds from Dallas, Texas, Mr. 7 Figures, Jordan Richard!
Well, out comes JR, and don't be mistaken, that is not the global championship that he has in his hand, because of course, Jordan Richard cannot go without a championship, God forbid, as due to the weird relations he has with Everett Constanelli and Teddy Stark, he now has the Legacy Championship firmly in his grasps that he won off of Max Hart. And now, despite all that still being the truth, JR still looks for the higher levels here in Three Lions, looking to reach even bigger heights as he aims for that World Championship. But of course, he's going to try to take the contendership away from Snoovens, as how this matchup has even ended up being booked, it's beyond me. But surely JR is underestimating just how great of a professional wrestler Snoovens is, as you heard those scathing trades of words after Kenzie Kray's match at the beginning of tonight.
And his opponent, he weighed in tonight at 235 pounds from New York City, Snoovens.
Well, if what you just saw from Jordan Richard is a telling sign of anything, clearly he's not taking this matchup very seriously, and surely he believes in what he said about Snoovens' affiliation with LLC. But clearly here in Three Lions, Snoovens has absolutely nothing to do with LLC. It's clear that everything Snoovens is doing here is on his own initiative, and I completely support everything he has done here in Three Lions. It is among the best, like one of the best professional wrestlers I've seen here in Three Lions. And he's got a very bright future ahead of him here in Three Lions. And to be honest, some things Snoovens said is very, very true about JR. If JR doesn't pick up the victory here, what does that mean for the future of him in Three Lions? That would be 2 consecutive big losses in terms of his record. And surely in no time, Jordan Richards about to be knocked off of the #1 rank spot in the rankings for Three Lions. And surely that is an outcome that Jordan Richard never predicted would happen. And it could be all because of this man right here, Isiah Snoovens. Now here we go. You can see the ribs heavily taped up from his battle on Thursday against Terry Atkins. And you gotta wonder if Jordan Richard is even 100% going on in this match against Snoovens. You gotta wonder if it was a smart choice to take this booking. And now we get some chain wrestling here from Isiah Snoovens to Jordan Richard, and of course, Snoovens gets the very, very handed advantage against Jordan Richard, being that he is such a well-rounded amateur wrestler. Now back into the lockups again, and of course, Snoovens gets the advantage again with the waist lock. But Jordan Richard trying to get out of that headlock, but Snoovens able to wiggle his way out, and now look at that. Jordan Richard keeps trying to go low, but Snoovens is having absolutely none of it. Now Snoovens goes low himself, and of course he gets it against JR. Snoovens is just, honestly, it seems like he's playing around with JR. Now, oh look at this, he grabs him, and now look at this gator roll. Expert amateur wrestling skill here from this Olympic level wrestler in Isiah Snoovens. Now locking in the bully choke here, submission early on in this match. Crowd already chanting for JR to tap out. As we know, the crowd is not very fond of Mr. Seven Figures. But JR able to elbow his way out, and now Snoovens just keeps staying on him, and you can see that Jordan Richards' underestimation of Snoovens is not working out very well in his favor. Standing switch from the both of them. Snoovens back on top. Waist lock takeover and just a helicopter spin, and complete with a disrespectful slap to the back of the head. Snoovens composing the crowd like an expert orchestrator. It's just a trade of words between the two. You can see there's absolutely no love lost between the two. Now Snoovens looking for a conventional vertical suplex, and JR just shoves him off, and oh, now look at that. Of course, since JR was unable to match his wrestling skill, of course he leads on to these disgusting, dastardly deeds he always leads on to. Now JR has the advantage here after that eye poke and neck snap, and oh, big gut kick sits up Snoovens. Now a neck crank here. Very crude, nothing pretty here. You gotta be careful to make sure that it's not illegal. As JR wrenches on that neck to Isiah Snoovens. And to be honest, thinking about it, JR does have quite the advantage against Snoovens when it comes to wrestling. Because in amateur wrestling, you need all that power in your neck to do a lot of maneuvers. And JR's specialty is neck breakers and wearing down the neck like he's doing right now. And that could spell disaster for Snoovens. So Snoovens has to be very careful and intelligent here. As you can see, the gears turning in his head, trying to figure out how to get out of this situation against JR. Because JR just keeps cranking on that neck crank. Now Snoovens finally getting his way out and shot to the ribs, but JR didn't take too kindly to that. A gut kick and a neck breaker, just as I mentioned. So many ways to use that. Now look at this cocky pin. Absolutely lackadaisical. Of course, Snoovens kicks out at 2 from it. Now, JR, oh my god, just an eye rake from JR. Clearly, he has no intentions of wrestling against Snoovens anymore. And, oh, big chop in the corner. Chopping the big chest of Isiah Snoovens. And now blocks that chop in. Oh! Chopping him back in the corner. Snoovens trying to do a little bit of boxing with JR, but if anything, that's the one thing I'd say JR has the advantage with, as he looked for that muscle buster there, but Snoovens was able to escape it just narrowly in time. And now look at this. This rush of maneuvers, clothesline in the corner, and a big boot gets missed by Isiah Snoovens, and oh, arm trap neck breaker. Landing him hard on the shoulder, and oh, an innovative arm trapped neck breaker there as well to follow up, and he goes for the cover. And Snoovens still kicks out at 2. JR sizing up this incredibly intelligent professional wrestler, but I'd say that JR has a very solid, if not dastardly, strategy against him right now. Now look at this, just completely stretching him out with this camel clutch-like maneuver, with the leg trapped, almost making his sole of his foot touch the back of his head. Snoovens struggling here to get out of this submission maneuver against Jordan Richard. The crowd clapping. They want Snoovens to win this match against JR. What is Snoovens going to do to get out of this tight submission maneuver? And he doesn't even get out of it. JR makes sure that he lets go of it before he gets the advantage. Now look at this bow and arrow. Wrenching it on his back, wearing him down. The crowd hyping up Snoovens. What is Snoovens gonna do to get out of this? And, oh look at this. Oh, transitions it into a submission maneuver of his own. Goes for the cross arm bar. But JR able to hammer his way out of it. And oh, jeez. Big clotheslines from Snoovens, and oh, a German suplex with such explosive power, he made him do a flip. Snoovens starting to spark a fire here as JR props himself up in the corner, and oh, Snoovens grabs him. He's got him by the waist, and oh, drives him into the corner. Back of the ribs first. And that could be very dangerous on account of the tape around his ribs, and oh my god, throwing him around like a child. Overhead belly to belly, throws him from pillar to post, and JR intelligently rolls out of the ring. To avoid any further in-ring offense from Snoovens. You can see the fans in attendance here not taking kindly to that. Oh boy, but Snoovens looking to fly! Oh my god! You never would have expected such high-flying maneuvers from a wrestler like Snoovens, but he nailed it beautifully. What an athlete we have here in 3 Lions, and oh, look at this. That's Jasmine. This is exactly what I say about JR relying on dastardly maneuvers. He's even relying on his girlfriend, who already wrestled an incredibly physical matchup tonight. Now JR gets him back in the ring, and oh, look at that float over neck breaker. Oh, and he transitions it. Oh, into a back suplex neck breaker. So many ways to apply that maneuver. He goes for the cover, but Snoovens still kicks out. You gotta wonder how much pain he's feeling in the base of his neck there. Now Jasmine staying at ringside. Just, it's absolutely disappointing that JR forces his girlfriend to do this, and now running blockbuster. But Snoovens reverses it into a back body drop. JR goes for a neck breaker, but Snoovens, oh, look at that! spinning suplex there by Snoovens, nailing JR down on the back of his neck. He goes for the cover, just barely able to get it in. Is that going to be enough to take out JR? No, it's not. This is a very skilled matchup we're seeing between the two. Jasmine not quite liking that the crowd is cheering Snoovens on. Now Snoovens going to the corner. What is he looking for here? Oh, he's setting up. He's looking for a signature lariat. He likes to turn opponents inside out with it. Oh, now he's looking for it. That's when you know he's ready. He's setting for the diamond in the rough. And now, he's got him fireman's carry position. This could be a diamond in the rough. He hits a diamond in the rough. He goes for the cover, but Jasmine, of course, distracting the ref to make sure that Snoovens doesn't get the victory. Oh my God! The referee ejecting Jasmine, but the damage has been done. The referee didn't see the low blow that JR just nailed into the crotch of Snoovens. Now, gift of Jasmine, appropriately so, after Jasmine just practically gifted him the victory. 2, and Snoovens actually kicked out. Such resiliency from this mega athlete. Now JR looking for a blockbuster again. And, Snoovens able to dodge it, trips the leg. And now an STF camel clutch locked in. Snoovens using the submission maneuver to get the wherewithal back into his body and to wear down JR, and that's it. That is it, the STF camel clutch.
And still facing JP Masters at validation. Snoovens!
That is it, the STF camel clutch spelled disaster for JR and his injured ribs. Snoovens retains his contendership, and at the next pay-per-view, be sure to look out for JP Masters defending his title against Isiah Snoovens. What an impressive victory. Pinning a former global champion. The momentum continues to spin onward for Isiah Snoovens.
The show that shows you're never too old to go out hunting. Serious Cougar. He's 22 and can last for hours. She may not last till the morning. Would you hit it? She hit menopause before you were born. It's the show that asks, how old can you go? It's desperation taken to a whole new depth. Broken hearts and hips. Serious Cougar. Only on Weasel.
He's helped you in your home. Tell me, Ellen, what are you gonna make?
Well, Chef, I'm gonna make shepherd's pie using only organic ingredients.
You stupid f***ing idiot! You forgot to put the f***ing salt in!
Now, the angriest chef on TV is back.
You call that pasta, you stupid f***ing c***! You're out of mushrooms, we'll f***ing go get some more!
This time, he's helping Los Santos local food stands with their businesses.
Oh, come on, you gotta be f***ing kidding.
Catch the all-new season of Bastard Chef, Wednesdays at 9, only on CNT.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is a time for our big-time main event. It is champion versus newly crowned champion. As we're going to see Terry Atkins, the new crowned global champion, take on our world champion, JP Masters. And this is surely going to be an absolutely barnstormer of a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a champion versus champion showcase match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, He weighed in tonight at 276 pounds from Dallas, Texas. He is the Three Lions Wrestling Global Champion, Terry Atkins.
Oh man, am I excited to see this guy in Three Lions. Terry Atkins, one of the prolific and best big men and brawlers here in professional wrestling. He takes heavy inspiration from a professional wrestling legend like Big Brody Mack. He is an absolute callback of a wrestler, as we saw against JR, and he picked up that big victory to gain the Global Championship. And now, listen, it's no secret that Terry Atkins doesn't have the greatest win-loss record, so this means absolutely big things for Terry Atkins and this promotion going onward.
And his opponent. He weighed in tonight at 220 pounds from Stevenage. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed Three Lions Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, J.P. Masters!
Now look at that absolutely terrifying man. You could ask anyone in this locker room or anyone in any other locker room. Most will answer that they are afraid and nervous to step in the ring with such an MMA expert as JP Masters. His most recent defense was against Vernon Price on just this past episode, and he beat him. He beat the legend in Vernon Price. JP Masters, such a terrifying opponent to step in the ring with. One good kick to the jaw, as you saw against Cole Renners, could spell disaster and a new championship around his waist. But if there's anyone who's absolutely unafraid of JP Masters, that's big-time Terry Atkins. As you can see, he's absolutely unfazed, and rightfully so. He has the greater size advantage against JP Masters, which can be rarely said for a lot of people. Now ring the bell. Oh, look at this, Terry Atkins! As I said, completely unafraid. He's starting off the bat, exploding out of the gates like a house on fire with that Luthez press and hammering in the strikes. And oh, look at this! Terry Atkins, he may be big, but you can definitely say he's intelligent, as he knows what he needs to do against such a skilled striker like JP Masters, and that's you strike first, and you strike hard, and you have no mercy. As Terry Atkins is having here, stomping in the ribs of JP Masters, as the referee backs him up here, and now look at this, JP Masters returning the sentiment with that double leg takedown into the mounted palm strikes. Now JP Masters already has Terry Atkins dazed, and he goes for the cross arm bar. But Terry Atkins, already able to power his way out, clearly has much superior strength to the MMA fighter in this match. And oh, but JP Masters has all the greater skill and speed advantage, as he was able to dodge that punch and wail in a combination of strikes that made Terry Atkins roll out of the ring. And as you can see, he's absolutely frustrated that JP Masters was able to get the advantage on him. Now Atkins taking his time getting back in the ring, looking to reassess his strategy. And now look at this, he goes straight into the collar elbow tie-up. And oh, look at that, Terry Atkins went to chuck JP across the ring, but JP expertly turned it into a judo throw and went for the Anaconda Vice, but Terry Atkins gets out of it and turns it into a side headlock. Terry Atkins has an amateur wrestling background as well, so there is that going for him against JP Masters. But Masters, not only is he a prolific striker in the wrestling and MMA business, but he is an all-arounder in MMA. He is very skilled in most styles of combat, but his main bread and butter is striking, as you can see here. Terry Atkins, with that cravat suplex, goes for the cover, but JP Masters kicks out. And now, oh, big European uppercut backing up JP into the corner. And oh my God, did you hear the strikes in that chop? Now, looks to Irish whip him in the corner, but JP reverses it. And now, Terry Atkins expertly reversing JP Masters in that big-time single-arm suplex, hammering him into the mat and a kick out from JP Masters. Now, neither title is on the line here tonight. This is all about bragging rights. Who is the better champion of the two? As Atkins locks in that butterfly lock and just tosses him around like a child. As Atkins now gator rolling around JP Masters and turns it into this bully choke. Look at that, right under the jaw. He's got it locked in nice and tight. Now, Masters slipping his way out, hammering the elbows into the gut of Terry Atkins. And now, look at this. Multiple strike combination from JP Masters. Big kicks to the chest and, spinning heel kick straight under the ribs. That'll knock the wind out of your lungs in short order. And now JP Masters, oh my God! Big time kick straight to the jaw of Terry Atkins, takes him out of the ring. Hell, he might have just knocked out Terry Atkins. Atkins getting up, but he's clearly dazed. Very dangerous strikes from JP Masters. And now, a gut kick, throwing him into the barricade now. We're getting a fight here on the outside. Terry Atkins pushes him off, and oh my God! Big front chop block to the knee. Very smart maneuver from Terry Atkins, making sure that he can take out the lower base of JP Masters. It'll be much harder for him to throw any strikes if his leg just got plowed by that Big Mac truck we call Terry Atkins. And now Atkins, look at this. Look at that strength. Oh my God. Big swinging him into the barricade. JP is clearly hurt here. As Atkins, he's taking his time with JP Masters. The roles are reversed for JP for once. Usually it's JP taking the slow, methodical pace. And oh my God, big boot against the barricade. Atkins taking all 10 of the count to wear down Masters on the outside, utilizing his background to his advantage as he's got him in this power slam position. And looking to take him to the ring post. But JP was able to reverse it and throw him headfirst into it. Now JP turning around Terry Atkins, throwing him back into the ring, keeping his head outside onto the apron though. And big kick to the head. Right at a count of 9, JP needs to get back in the ring before he gets counted out. These two may be taking way too long to hammer the offense on the outside. Now JP going to the top rope, something we don't see him do often. And big frog splash onto Terry Atkins. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Terry Atkins. We don't see him go to the high-risk district very often. It worked very well for him in his match against Vernon Price on this last episode. So maybe he could implement that strategy against Terry Atkins, but these big kicks to the square of the back are proving to be quite effective against Atkins. And Terry Atkins absorbs that one, and oh my God! He did not absorb that one though. Big roundhouse kick straight to the chest, knocks down the big man. JP knows exactly where he is in this match. He's got him right where he wants him. Multiple forearms backing him into the corner, and a kick to the leg. And a kick to the chest. So many deadly kicks from JP Masters. Irish whips him into the corner, and another kick to the chest. An Irish whip again. And now, shotgun drop kick. slingshotting him into the turnbuckle. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Terry Atkins kicks out. Oh, and another kick straight to the square of the back. As I said, this is a very hard-hitting main event here. Intensely physical drop kick in the corner. And now, oh, Superman punch! It's not just his kicks that are deadly, he goes for the cover! Oh, but our world champion does not get the victory over our global champion just yet. Atkins sitting up now, he is clearly very dazed from all these very, very powerful and skilled, well-placed strikes from JP Masters. Now kick to the face turns him around, and oh, this could be it. This could be disaster. Oh, he went for the spinning heel kick. Oh, but Terry Atkins caught him. Explosive sit-out power bomb. And oh, what a near fall there. Terry Atkins knew what was coming and displayed surprising speed for his size. Turned it into that ginormous sit-out power bomb. And clearly, he's got JP Masters very stunned. If he hit that spinning back kick straight onto the jaw of Terry Atkins, that could have been it. I don't care how big you are. You get hit with that strike once, you're done for. Oh my God. Gut-wrench power bomb, and oh, it's still not enough to put away JP Masters. The resiliency of these two is Herculean. And oh my God, just a straight punt to the ribs. Bouncing JP around on that mat. Slowly getting him up, Terry Atkins. Oh, discus punch. Straight to the face, signature maneuver by Terry Atkins. Fastball punch, he just threw a 90 mile an hour. And now, oh, look at that. Big clothesline. Oh, and another. He's keeping that wrist control. Oh, 3 in succession. Hammering him down. And oh, look at this. Oh, my God. All that weight hammered down with a knee drop. Straight on the collarbone of JP Masters. And oh, hammering him in the face, backing him up. This has been a long, very, very physical matchup. Irish whip to the ropes and... oh! Big clothesline knocks him down. He falls up with another double axe handle. And, oh! Not just in the corner, but also in the middle of the ring. He goes for the cover off those power slams. And JP Masters kicks out just in the nick of time. Terry Atkins wondering what he has to do to put away this opponent. This incredibly skilled fighter in JP Masters. Oh, big punch. Oh, that one stumbled JP Masters. That one stunned him, and JP knows how to take a punch. And now, oh, big cut kick. Another. And now, back into the corner. Oh, what a splash! And he falls up with another one. Rebounding off the ropes. Oh, Masters caught him. Oh, look at this. Beautiful transition into this hard lockdown Kimura lock. Oh, look at the high angle he's got on Terry Atkins. He could easily pop that shoulder out of the socket if he gets the right leverage, but Terry Atkins knows what that could do. And now he caught him and oh, pushes him out of it. Oh, went for a discus lariat. But JP had it scouted, turned it into an arm drag, and now a standing hammerlock onto that same arm. Oh, that's got to be painful. You can see the agony in Terry Atkins' face. Oh, but he punches his way out now. Fireman's carry. But Masters elbowing his way out right against the ear. And now, ooh, European uppercut. And oh, a rolling elbow. Rocks Terry Atkins' world. Now it gets him back up and oh! What a clothesline! He just decapitated JP Masters, but Masters is still in this match. The pride between these two not letting either of them to kick, allowing either of them to stay down, excuse me. I'm getting very stumbled in my words right now. And now, oh look at this, he could be looking for the blazing drill. But Masters knees his way out of it now. Oh, what a DDT. He goes for the cover off of the DDT, nailing Terry Atkins. But Atkins is still in this matchup. These two have been hit with so many hard maneuvers, dropped on their heads so many times. What is it going to take for that 3 count between our two best wrestlers in our promotion? And now, oh my God! Punt kick straight to the nose. He goes for the cover, surely that's it. And oh my God, Terry Atkins. I'm shocked he's not even knocked out after that punch straight to the nose. What a matchup we are seeing here in our main event of this evening. JP Masters sizing up big Terry Atkins. What could he be looking for here? Oh, he turns him around. Now, oh, look at this. Pump handle position. And, oh, Terry Atkins able to get out of it. And now, look at this. Oh, look at, oh my God. Oh! Oh my God! He hit that German suplex so hard that JP Masters was able to rebound off of it and hit that single leg knee. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? What the hell? Snoovens? What? Why did Snoovens just pull the referee out of the ring? JP Masters just had the victory right there, but... Oh, wait, oh my God. Oh, sleeper suplex. Snoovens just completely derailing the final minutes of this match, and now Atkins has got the advantage. I don't think he realized what happened. Blazing drill. Oh, wait, but Snoovens, oh my God. Snoovens. I didn't expect dastardly deeds like this from Snoovens. Ending this match in disqualification and taking out Terry Atkins, and now, oh my God, a Superman punch of his own to JP Masters, sending a message. And we're closing out the show now. Snoovens sending his message to his pay-per-view opponent. Snoovens clearly staking claim that he will be the next world champion of 3 Lions. Well, that is all for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Michael Anthony. Thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of 3 Lions.